4-star division, and then we will have a lot of coverage and fun to bring you this afternoon in that 5-star division. This is Commando 3.
Eases right into that perfect halt. Lots of help from wife Silva Martin, who's an incredible Grand Prix dressage rider. Will really does an amazing job with surrounding himself by the best. He is one of the best and surrounds himself by the best, and so the result of that is what we're watching right now.
Yeah, and he absolutely nails the scores to kick things off. He'll have Will taking a bit of a tense moment up there back at the top, because you can bet that when you deliver a great round that puts you into the lead and there's one rider to go and it's Boyd Martin, you're going to stick around for just a second while they interview you up there and listen with your other ear kind of over to the side on what's happening down in the ring.
It's a very, what we would call a very modern horse, right? Very uphill, very light, has lots of loft to the step, but it's going to be quick and dynamic across the ground. Really pretty expression.
This 11-year-old is out of the stallion Connor 48. It is a Holsteiner and a fairly tall, lanky horse, kind of like Boyd, 16 3 hands.
Little discussion in the contact there. This will be interesting to see the judge's perspective from C and from E, because this horse from the front looks very straight. It has a lot of presence, a lot of bend. It doesn't necessarily have the same degree of suppleness as Will's horse through the rib cage, through the side view. So it'll be interesting to see how the two judges mark. You know, everything here is worthy of a 7 or above for sure. So again, we're looking at little details.
Well, I think those changes might decide our leader after day 1 here. We're going to see how these two do at that. As you mentioned, he is married to a Grand Prix dressage rider, and she is very, very helpful in his training regime. Interesting, you know, another one of these horses who's so fit and ready to tackle the cross country, and the walk is a little bit hard to kind of keep a lid on it. One of his lower marks coming for that walk. Nicely done in the change there. So that will help him with his overall leaderboard look.
You know, and it's funny coming into even the canter transition, you could see him give him almost a pony club kick, saying, come on, the horse seems quite slab-sided. It's hard to get your leg around a horse like this, and when they're so lanky, it's almost to keep the engine underneath them. You know, they gave him not a great mark on that change. Because the energy didn't quite come through. And that's a little, we saw that in the walk and a little bit in the canter here, that keeping the right energy to have the jump come through. Same thing happens there, right? Just a little bit of the finessing that will come and the strength that will come over the next few years, because he certainly has all the pieces, but still just a little green in those changes. So I think we'll probably have Will in those top 2 spots. But we'll see here. Just beautiful across the floor.
Yeah, we shall see. I mean, I think this is going to be as close as we can possibly get to wrap up the day here in this Cosequin 4-star division, because it has been a great day, and my goodness, is the scoreboard tight. So with that, Boyd Martin officially kicks off his weekend.